everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Starr and today I'm bringing you a brand new video all about Colourpop. If you're not familiar with Colourpop, you need to get familiar. Colourpop is everything to me. Colourpop is probably one of the very first brands that I've ever come in contact with when I started doing makeup. That's where I used to get all of my lipsticks, all of my lip liners. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Colourpop is the GOAT. So today, the whole video is about Colourpop. I'm trying new concealers, new highlighters, brushes, a whole bunch of stuff. Now I'm over here thinking about everything that I got from Colourpop. Yeah, it's crazy. They are like the shit to me now that I think about it. Okay, but anyways, we're going to jump into the video. I am going to review these products and I'm going to show you guys a demo of me testing out these products and applying them to my face. So yeah, we're going to jump into that. So if you would like to see me talk about Colourpop, give you a little bit more information about the new products, then just keep on watching. Okay y'all, so the very first product that I'm going to talk about is this eyeshadow palette. It's called the Yes Please Pressed Powder Shadow Palette. And it actually says cute as fuck on on the eyeshadow palette, but this is a beautiful palette. I would honestly recommend this to someone who is a beginner or who does not have these shadows in their collection already. The palette has a lot of neutral, warm tones in it, which you can find in a lot of palettes. That's why I said I would recommend it to someone who is a beginner or who does not have these colors in their collection already. Me personally, I have the Morphe 35O palette and it has almost all of these shades in it. If you have that palette, you wouldn't need this palette, but I wanted this palette strictly because I heard great things about how these shadows blend, how they, you know, just layer on the eyes and all of that jazz. Yeah, this palette is not that expensive. It's really a great palette to work with. I do not have any problems with it. Out of 10, I would give it a 9. And the only reason I would give it a 9 is because of the packaging. And that would be with most of the products that I'm going to talk about today. The packaging is white. If you see my table right now, you'll be like, girl. And I've already dirtied up some of it. Like if you can see up here. I just don't like that it's white, but that's just me. But other than that, it's a great palette. Like I said, I would definitely recommend it. Go ahead and get it. If you even have these shadows in your collection and you just want to get the Colourpop sheet, I almost said sheet palette. That's the Karuchi palette. And if you want to get this palette, I would say go for it. You know, just go for it if you want to get it. Okay, so the next products that I'm going to be talking about are the concealers. So Colourpop did release a whole new line of concealers, and when they did that, y'all don't even know. I was at, where was I at? I don't even remember where I was at, but I was too excited. And yeah, I got 3 colors. So let me line them up. The 3 colors that I got is Deep, which is right here, Rich Tan, and Deep Golden. And these concealers are really good. The only thing that I would say about them is that they do crease. On their website, it says something about it being creaseless. It is not creaseless, but I love this concealer. And I love this concealer, one, because of the formula. It's matte. I am someone who appreciates a matte concealer because I do have oily skin. So I like when something can stick to my skin and stay put for the whole day. So that's something that I really like. Another thing that I like is this wand. This wand is something fierce. It's so soft, so easy to lie down on your under eye to sweep the concealer on. It's just amazing. The only thing that I don't like about this concealer is, one, it creases. And it creases bad, actually. If you guys look at my eyes right now, you'll see like it creases bad. But other than that, it's a good concealer. I mean, it's only $6. And they have an okay shade range. I personally am not upset with the amount of dark shades that they've put on the market thus far for their first launch. I feel like it was a good amount, but they of course need to deepen their shade, so there's that. Like you see in the demo, I first went in with Rich Tan, which is number 65, but I realized that that was kind of too dark for a brightening under eye concealer, so I went in with Deep Gold, and in the demo I did not use Deep. Deep is a shade that I can use with Rich Tan and mix those two and use it as a foundation. I did not use Deep because I went in with my Maybelline foundation, but I did use Rich Tan and Deep Gold in the demo. Okay, so the next product I'm going to be talking about is the new Colourpop brushes. This is also a new item that they placed on their website. It was never before on there. And yeah, there's some good brushes. I'm going to show you most of them. They're all dirty. I used almost all of them for my demo. But yeah. So they're white brushes with silver ferrules. And then I believe they're synthetic brushes. But they're really, really cute. They feel like good quality. They are good quality. Super soft. I love this little pink brush roll that it came with also. I think that that is super cute. Okay, so I will not be talking about each brush, but I am going to be talking about the brushes that left the best impression. So, let's talk about the good brushes. So my favorite brushes out of the brush bundle would be, and they do not have names, which a lot of people complained about that they didn't have names on them, so I'm just going to have to show you the brush and you're going to have to kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but you know they didn't put names on it. So the ones that I like the most are these four. So the first one is like the blending brush out of the group. Just a regular blending brush. I really like this. This is probably going to be one of my new favorite blending brushes. It was just really good at packing on the shadow and dispersing it and everything. It was just really good with how I like to do my shadow. So I really, really, really like this brush. The next brush that I like is another blending brush, but it's a little tapered and it's a little pinched in the middle. I like this brush a lot as well. I use this brush for the darkest shade, blending it into my crease. I like this brush. Out of these two, I would definitely like the blending brush more, but I do like this brush as well. The second and third, not the second and third, the third and fourth. Oh my gosh. The third and fourth brush that I like is this smaller. It's basically this brush, but bigger, and it's not as dense. I like this brush as well. I use this brush first to blend out my concealer, which I was surprised that it did not do it for my by my nose area, but it did take care of the outer part of my face with the concealer. So I like that, and then I also use it to set under my eyes with powder. This is a really good brush. You can use it for a number of things. And then the last brush that I really, really liked is this big fluffy powder brush. It still has powder in it. But I use this with my face powder to set my face. And it's just so soft. That's what I love about it. And a lot of places talk about how their brushes are super soft. And, you know, this is a brush that's actually hella soft. Like, it's hella soft. And even when it didn't have product on it, it was hella soft. And I just enjoy putting it on my face. Like, just this feel good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I fucks with that. So the last thing that I will be talking about today is the best thing. And it is the Colourpop highlighters. These is not nothing to play with. I just have to put that out there. These are nothing to play with. These highlighters are that deal. The only issue that I have with these highlighters are that they're pretty light. They are pretty light to me. I want them to go to some deeper shades. Only problem I have with them, honestly, I'm not even fronting. In all of my years of life, I've never had a highlighter that looks wet on my skin. That looks like do you see that? Even though it's a really light highlight for my skin tone, it looks wet. It just looks like, damn. And I've never had a highlighter like this before. And this is what it looks like. So it has a little mirror, and then it has the highlighter right there. And then that's the packaging. This actually, the little thing where it tells you the shade, I actually stuck that on there because it was, I think it was wrapped up on the packaging or something. And there literally was no like indication of what shades you had, because I have two of them. I have Total Package and I have the shade Bay Area. And I wouldn't have known which shade was which if I didn't put these little ones on the back. So I did that manually. That's another thing that I kind of didn't like about it. But other than that, these are great highlighters. Bay Area is one of the darkest shades. That's how it looks. It's one of the darkest shades. It's the second to last darkest. But it still isn't dark enough for me. I don't know. I'm somebody, like I said in my previous video, I'm somebody who really likes for everything to look right. For everything to look, it doesn't have to look natural, but I just want it to match me. I want it to complement me. And Total Package is really light. That's what I went in with first. And it's really light. It's okay. It's cute. It looks wet. I love, but it's really light. 10 out of 10. So for the highlighters, out of 10, I would definitely give these a 10. Even though the packaging is worse than the eyeshadow palette. Because look, mine is already dirty. Right there. If y'all wasn't hip to Colourpop, you need to check Colourpop out. Like, seriously. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say about all of these products. I really appreciate it. If you guys can, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Make sure to comment down below if you want to chat with me sometimes. I would love to talk to y'all. So, I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.